Welcome to my channel Easy Learning. In today's session, I will be explaining you exercise 15.1 of Introduction to Graphs. So to begin with question number 1, which is from your NCERT book, the following graph which you can see on the screen shows the temperature of a patient in a hospital recorded every hour. So if you see on the x-axis here, it is 9 a.m., 10 a.m., 11 a.m., 12 noon, 1 p.m., 2 p.m. and 3 p.m. And on the y-axis the temperature in degrees Celsius has been given, and this is the graph which is representing the temperature of the patient which has been recorded every hour. Now we have to answer few questions which have been asked after studying this graph. So let's see what is the first question. The first question here is, what was the patient's temperature at 1 p.m.? So we will see where is the 1 p.m. here, right? This is your 1 p.m. and corresponding to 1 p.m. if I go here, this is 36, this is 37. It means how much is here? 36.5. So the answer to first question will be 36.5 degree Celsius. So the temperature of the patient at 1 p.m. is 36.5 degree Celsius. B part is, when was the patient temperature 38.5 degrees Celsius? So now 38 and this is 39. So this means this in the middle is 38.5. And the question is, at what time 38.5 degrees Celsius the temperature was. So if you see it, if you go in this direction, at what the temperature is 38.5, it is at 12 noon. Corresponding to this temperature, we will see the time and it is 12 noon. So the answer for second part will be 12 noon. C part is, the patient's temperature was the same 2 times during the period given. What were those 2 times? So it means when there is no change in the temperature but time is increasing. So what are those 2 times? So if I see 9 to 10 a.m. So 9 a.m. the temperature is 35.5, rather on 10 it is 36 degrees Celsius. So it means we will see where the temperature is constant. If I see these 2 points here, the temperature is not changing. It is constant here, right? Though the time is increasing from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. but that there is no change in the temperature. So the question is, what were those 2 times? So those 2 times are 1 p.m. and 2 p.m. because the time is increasing but there is no change in the temperature. It is constant at that time. Fourth part of this question is, what was the temperature at 1:30 p.m.? Now 1:30 p.m. means if this is 1, this is 2 in the center, this time is your 1:30 p.m. Corresponding to this, if you see, the temperature is this. And how much is the temperature here? 36.5 degree Celsius. How did you arrive to this answer? So what we can say, since 1:30 p.m. is the middle value of 1 p.m. and 2 p.m. and corresponding to it on the y-axis, if you see, the temperature is exactly between the 36 and 37 degrees Celsius. And what is the middle value here? 36.5 degree Celsius. Last part of this question is, during which periods did the patient's temperature showed an upward trend? Upward trend means when the temperature is increasing with the time. So if you see, let's begin with 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. From 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. the temperature is increasing. So this is one slot. If I go on 10 to 11, again there is a rise in the temperature. So I can say it is increasing. Now 11 to 12, if you see, the graph is coming down. It means the temperature in this duration is decreasing. And further 12 noon to 1 p.m. it is again decreasing. Then we have already discussed from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. there is no change in the temperature, it's constant. And here from 2 to 3 p.m. it is again increasing. Now the question was, which periods did the patient's temperature showed an upward trend? So what will be those periods? 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. And then when again it is increasing, 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. And the last will be from this, which is 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. So this is how we will be doing question number 1. Let's see question number 2. Question number 2 is, the following line graph. This is a graph shown here, line graph shows the yearly sales figure for a manufacturing company. So on the y-axis the sales is given in crores and on the x-axis the years. So this is your x-axis and the vertical axis is your y-axis. So these are the years given and on the y-axis the sales has been given. So first part is what were the sales in 2002. So 2002 is this year, and corresponding to this value, if you see, this is 4. But if we only write the answer as 4, that will be wrong, right? Because it is written here, it is in crores. So how do we write? Rupees 4 crores. Okay. Now B part is, okay, this was first part of A, and now this is your second part of the A part only, which is what were the sales in 2006. So 2006 is here, right? Corresponding to this, if you see the sale exactly is how much? 8 crores. So again we write rupees 8 crores. So this is your A part. Now B part of the question is what were the sales in 2003, and second is 2005. So 2003, if you see, what is the middle value here between 6 and 8? It is 7, right? So rupees 7 crores. Then in 2005, again you see 2005 is here, corresponding to this is this much, which is exactly 10 crores. So we write rupees 10 crores. You have to study the graphs. These questions are very simple. Compute the difference between the sales in 2002 and 2006. So how much is the sale in 2002? If you see, it is 4 crores. In 2002, the sale is how much? 4 crores. And then in 2006, how much is the sale here? This is your 2006, and the sale here is 8 crores. Now you have to compute the difference. So how much is the difference? 8 crores minus 4 crores will give you 4 crores. Now the D part, in which year was there the greatest difference between the sale as compared to its previous year? So let's do it one by one. Now if I see 2002 and 2003. 2003 the sale was 7 crores and here it is 4 crores. So the difference is how much? 3 crores. Right? Now if I see 2003 and 2004, the difference will be how much? This is 7 crore and this is 6 crores. So the difference comes here 1 crores. Now if I go on 2004 and 2005, this is 10 crores here and this is 6 crores here. So the difference will be 4 crores here. And 2005 and 2006, how much it will be? 8 crores and this is 9 crores. So this is 1 crore. Right? So if you see, the maximum difference is here. It means in the year 2005, there was greatest difference between the sale as compared to its previous years. So in the year 2005, you can complete this statement. In the year 2005, there was greatest difference between the sales as compared to its previous year. So this was your question number 2. Let's see question number 3 of this exercise. So this is kind of double line graph here, where an experiment in botany, two different plants A and B were grown under similar laboratory conditions. Their heights were measured at the end of each week for 3 continuous weeks. So if you see the height, the experiment was started here, and this is first week, this is second week and third week. First week here, second week here and third week. So their heights were measured for 3 consecutive weeks at the end of each week, and there are certain questions on the basis of this which you have to answer. So if you see, we have taken heights on the y-axis and the week is taken on the x-axis. So what are the questions here? If you see, plant A I have represented with green color and plant B I have represented with yellow color, just to make the little difference. How high was plant A? I am writing the answers here. A part. How high was plant A after 2 weeks? So 2 week is here, and plant A I have taken as green color. So for plant A we will only study green graph. So how high was plant A after 2 weeks? So this is your 2 week. Go here, it's coinciding, so it is same. Corresponding to it, between 6 to 8, it is going to be 7, and the height is given in centimeters. So the first part answer will be 7 centimeters. Now this question has second part, which says how high was plant A after 3 weeks? So 3 week is here. Plant A is green, studied here. Corresponding to this, if you go, it is here. It means it was 9 centimeter, because this is exactly in between 8 and 10 centimeters. Now B part of this question again has two parts. How high was plant B after 2 weeks? So 2 weeks per both the heights are coinciding. So it is going to be same here, which is 7 centimeter. And then third week, if you see the plant B is here, corresponding to this it is 10 centimeter, right? So the plant B is 10 centimeter here. Now let's see C part. How much did plant A grow during the third week? So if you see how much did plant A grow during the third week? So third week plant A here is how much? It is corresponding to this height. If you go, it is 9, right? 9 centimeter. And how much it was when it was second week? It was 7 centimeter. So 9 centimeter minus 7 centimeter. How much it has been grown? It has been grown by this is how much did plant A grow during the third week. So third week, if we say plant A, it was how much here? Okay, this is corresponding to this height. If you go, this is your 9 centimeter and this was 7. So it has been grown 2 centimeter. Now, D part of the question is how much did plant B grow from the end of the second week to the end of the third week? From the end of the second week to the end of. It means we will take this difference. How much is this difference? This is 10 here and this is 7 here. So 10 centimeter minus 7 centimeter, it means it has been grown 3 centimeter. During which week did plant A grow most? So if you see the graph only, in the from starting to first week, this is the length. From first to second week, we are getting the highest length. And from second to third, we are again getting a certain distance. So if we see the maximum growth is when? It is in second week. So looking at the graph only we can do, otherwise we can take the difference to get the exact answer. F part, during which week did plant B grow least? Plant B is your yellow. So in which week you see it has been grown least? This is this height. Now this is from 1 to second week. This is a longer lap here. And then this is third week. So if I see the shortest distance is from starting to 1 week. So I can write it as first week the plant B has grown least. The last part of the question is, were the two plants of the same height during any week shown here? Were the two plants of the same height during any week shown here? So in this, if you see, right here, these are coinciding, both plant A and plant B. So during second week, the height was how much? 7 centimeter for both the plants, right? So we can write during the second week. So this was your question number 3. Let's see question number 4 of this exercise. This is again a double line graph where one is forecast and another is the actual temperature has been shown. So we have taken temperature in degree Celsius on y-axis, which is your vertical axis, and we have taken days on the x-axis here. So we have to study the graph. Temperature is already given, days are also mentioned. As the first question, on which days was the forecast temperature is the same as actual temperature. So I have taken actual temperature with yellow color here and forecast temperature with green. So it means we have to see the days where the graph is coinciding with each other. That means the temperature on those days were same. So if I see Monday, these graphs are not coinciding, but I see Tuesday, they are on the same point. It means the temperature was same on Tuesday. Wednesday again it is not same. Then Thursday again there is a gap. But Friday again they are coinciding. Then Saturday again there is a gap, and Sunday again they are coinciding. So what can be my answer? On which days we can write? It's on Tuesday. Then here again if you write, this is Friday. And what is your next day, which is coming out? Sunday. So on these 3 days, the forecast temperature was same as the actual temperature. Let's see the B part. What was the maximum forecast temperature during the week? So the forecast temperature is with green. So if you study, this is the highest, this is the peak value, and corresponding to this, how much is the temperature? 35 degree Celsius. So this was the maximum forecast temperature during the week because this is the peak value. C part is, what was the minimum actual temperature during the week? So minimum actual. Actual, it means you have to notice the yellow. yellow graph. So if I study here, it is between 15 to 20, it's going up, it's coming down. The lowest value here which is constant is 15 degrees Celsius, right? So 15 degrees Celsius is the least temperature during the week, actual temperature. D part of this question, which is the last part of this question, on which day did the actual temperature differ the most from the forecast temperature? It means you have to tell on which day there was the maximum difference between the actual and the forecast temperature. So if I notice it, see here, Monday this much is the difference, Tuesday there is no difference as they are coinciding. Again here this much is the difference. Then Thursday if you see, this is the difference. Friday again there is no difference. Here this much is the difference and no difference. So if you want to notice 1, 2, 3, where do you see the difference is the maximum on which day? It is on Thursday. So what we can write on Thursday. Right? So we don't need to mathematically calculate it to take the difference. We can study the graph, and from here only we need to focus on Monday. We need to focus on Wednesday and Thursday, and you can see the difference, the maximum difference between the actual, which is yellow, and the forecast temperature is here. That day is your Thursday. So this was the last question of question number 4. I will be explaining question number 5 onwards in my next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye everyone.